I don't need to look at statistics to know that Fairly OddParents is hands down one of the best cartoons in Nickelodeon history, and maybe even one of the best kids cartoons in history. I mean, this show started in 2001 and it has ran its course for 10 seasons and 14 years. And usually when movies and TV shows are this iconic and they end, the studio just lets it rest and allow history and word of mouth to bring people to watch the show, similar to how we haven't gotten a Godfather remake or a SpongeBob remake. But for some reason, the feet fetish fools over at Nickelodeon still believe that there is some more milk left in this cow that they can squeeze out, because they're coming out with a brand new cartoon called Fairly OddParents: A New Wish, and it's going to premiere on the 20th of May. And the narrative is pretty similar to the original show in the sense that you have this little girl who has fairy godparents and you just watch her navigate life with them. But besides that, there are a lot of cool things within this show. For example, I love the new CGI comic animation style. I love how some of the legacy characters have gotten older. I love the all-new main character, including the return of old Timmy Turner. And most of all, this show is meant to have an ongoing narrative, which means each episode ties into the next one, which is similar to the television that we're used to and a departure from traditional kids TV. But other than that, everything else about the show is just wrong, desperate, and foolish. And Nickelodeon has tried so many times to revive the popularity the show had, but they can't figure that out. Like in 2004, they tried to make a spin-off series called Crash Nebula, which is based on a kids cartoon that Timmy likes within the show, but that cartoon got cancelled because Nickelodeon didn't like the idea. Then in 2021, they made a live-action version hybrid of the show called The Fairly OddParents: Fairly Odder, which featured an older and human Timmy Turner. And in all honesty, I didn't even know this eye bleach was even a thing up until making this video. But lastly, Nickelodeon also ended up making a trilogy of live-action movies based on the cartoon, which not only were all the movies bad and worse than you remember, but it's also surprising how this even became a trilogy. Like, we got this before a Superman trilogy, we got this before GTA 6. Nickelodeon loves this cartoon for some reason, and they're going to have another go with A New Wish, which is simply a sequel series, and it's going to premiere not on Paramount Plus, but on Nickelodeon, which is a dying cable network. Like, who wanted this? Who asked for this? Did they really make the show with the hopes that it could hook onto the next generation and revive this once popular show despite there being thousands of other kids channels out there, and of course the juggernaut that is YouTube Kids? Like, of course it won't. Well, I mean, at least I don't think so, because I understand that the audience is for kids, but I strongly believe that this show is going to also appeal to fans of the original cartoon who are probably late teens and early adults. But even then, that won't make it any more popular. It's just gonna get buried by all the other cartoons and all the other services that don't need to bank off of reboots to maintain viewers, such as Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or Teen Titans Go. And out of all the cartoons they could have rehashed multiple times, they chose to rehash Fairly OddParents. Like, why not make a reboot of Danny Phantom or something? But yeah, overall, this is a foolish reboot that'll just be added to the pile of forgotten Fairly OddParents content. But yeah, that's it.